Oi, welcome back to the Captain's Vlog. Just an update video to let you know what I'm going to be getting up to over the next couple of video releases. Man's been and done a little paint shop visit because we've got a couple of projects to get on with. So I've got myself 3 tins of high build primer with a doojimy flip thingy bobber. I guess you'd call it a spray can attachment. Allows you to not get your finger stuck in the spray and then blob loads of crap everywhere all over your stuff you're painting. So got ourselves some of that. We've got some NH583M. Now this is the OG Honda Vogue Silver Metallic, so I've got a few tins of that. I've got 3 here and I've got 1 spare from last year when I did the engine bay and the interior. The good old 2K clear. This stuff is the boss, mate. You can get away with a few mistakes with this as well if you lay it on right. It levels real nice and gets a real glassy finish. So that, and it comes out real hard as well, so it can withstand a bit of abuse afterwards. And then a solitary tin of this mad long number. I don't even know what that is for or what it is, but I saw a load of paint chips and I went with like a mid-grey graphite metallic. I'm not going to tell you what that's for because that'll probably be a video on its own. Got ourselves some tack cloths, need them for your prep. And then we've got 4 tins of this gear, Nissan YV3 olive green metallic. Now it's called olive green, but you've seen this colour before. It's on the wheels of my car, so it's actually more like a metallic pearly bronze. Real nice colour, but we've got 4 tins of that. And we're going to be painting some stuff in that colour too. And then we've got some Ultra Grip. This stuff is what you spray onto anything plastic to make sure that your primer adheres to it properly. Good gear. We've got ourselves some, what we've got here, some crow's feet cloth. Love this gear. I use it for all sorts. Probably lots of stuff I shouldn't be using it for. I use it like a general workshop rag, although I've got some of that behind the camera there now. But that stuff you use with your panel wipe, which is boss. Now, the reason we've got all the plastic primer is, you might see we've got this little bad boy here. That is the base of a Seeker V2 style rear wing for an EJ9 Civic. It's going to require some modifications. The surface imperfections are pretty severe on the base plate. Got some filler there somewhere. Yeah, we've got some finishing filler, some fine stuff to go over all of these tiny little pinholes and get them sanded all nicely. And also we've got to somehow retrofit a high level brake light into this piece here, so it feels hollow, so I'm a bit unsure that if I trim into this, am I just going to end up with a big hole? Then I might have to end up with all sorts of materials that I don't currently have in the garage to fix the hole that I make and then affix the proper brake light to it. But anyway, that's that. This is the brake light that we bought to do the job. This is literally just a reel of 60 LEDs per meter, I think it is. So you've got quite a high density of LED sources on there, and it's just a 12 volt 2-wire job. Doesn't come with a plug or a switch or none of that fancy business, and it's single colour, so that's perfect for the job. Also, to go with that rear wing, ta-da, you can see that we've got this here. This is the Seeker V2. This is the main event. It is all plastic and it is hollow, but it's ABS and it does feel relatively stiff and relatively strong. I don't know how the OG ones or the legit ones are. Also, I couldn't get one with the carbon blade. Physically could not find one for sale anywhere under like 1,500 quid, 2,000 quid. Daft prices. Now I'm guessing that was eBay and the sellers just pricing them at that rather than remove the listing and say I haven't got any. So this is going to need some painting, but before we do some painting, there's a lot of surface imperfections. I'm not sure how well we'll be able to see, but there's like some real roughness there. It's a very sharp edge there. Just lots. It's just going to need a little bit of the captain's touch just to tidy it all up before I paint it and put it on the car. But we've got to do a test fit first, obviously, to get that all sorted out nice and boshty. Boshty. And can you tell what colour we're going to be painting this little bad boy. Now, Genelite paint stripper, be warned, doesn't take off whatever this thing was painted in. This was silver. Now, it's got the Honda logo, which suggests I think it was a proper K20A2 or potentially a K24 that it came off, because it doesn't have the Honda motor code, so it's not FN2 one. Paint stripper wouldn't touch it, so I had to go at it by hand, and it took me about 6, maybe 8 hours all in to get it to this stage that it's in now. We did remove 1 or 2 casting lines. There was a casting line across there somewhere, and then there was a couple of casting lines that was like down here and another one down there. You probably see sort of broadly where I've gotten rid of them. So I've done that just to kind of tidy it up a little bit really. It was nice and easy to do whilst it was on the bench. So the next video you're going to see will be me attacking this job first, because I want to get it done and out of the way, and then it can just sit on the shelf and look pretty until I get ready to put my big upgrades in, which I've not actually told you about in a video, but if you've seen any of my live streams you will know what they are. So there we go. So that's it for this video. You can see I've got a load of paint materials and stuff ready to rock and roll, and I've got half a dozen bits and pieces that I'm going to get painted up. So next time you see me on this channel, we'll be doing a little bit of painting. Peace out, boys. See you again.